As we bring you in back to our set, we are joined by Emiliano Fernando Vargas. I'm glad to have you up here at the set. On the scale, made the weight, the hard work is done. A little over 24 hours away. How are you feeling?
I feel amazing. I want to thank all the beautiful fans here. Thank you for all the love and support. You know, we couldn't do it without you guys. I'm here to make it a show. El General is back, baby. You know, I'm just looking to keep on knocking heads off. I'm young, I'm hungry, and I'm a fighter. So I fought 3 weeks ago, and if they thought my last performance was a great performance, then you know, it's a Super Bowl Sunday event come this Sunday.
Yeah, Emiliano, you've been on a lot of undercards coming up with Top Rank over the years, but this one's got to feel a little bit different, right? You've got Naoya Inoue as the main event. It's on a Sunday. It's Cinco de Mayo weekend. You know, how are your feelings going through this fight week?
I just know that this is what I was meant to do. You know, this week was amazing for me. I took it slow and basked in everything because I know this is what I'm supposed to do. As a kid, I remember seeing Canelo at the media workouts and a kid and wanted to do that, and I'm here. So I'm gonna continue to grow, I'm gonna continue to learn, and you know, the sky's the limit. So I'm excited.
You know, I can't talk to your dad because your dad, you know, he's all over the place when I talk to him. But one thing that I gotta say is that, you know, he's always telling me stories about when he disciplined you, he would take away your gym. How true is that?
Yeah, no, 100%. He knew what hurt me, you know. But I fell in love with winning. You know, I won my first amateur fight, and then since then, that was all she wrote. I love winning, and come this Sunday, I'm gonna win in a big fashion.
Yes, sir. Well, all you've done is win. 13-0, 11 KOs. Emiliano El General.
And maybe me and the champ here get some more rounds in. I know we got some rounds in last time, so I was younger, you know, and he was touching me up a little bit.
Come on, son,
let's go. Iron sharpens iron. All right, let's send it back up to Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Thank you very much, Christina. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are ready to bring out our fighters in the first of our world title attractions. The co-main event of the evening will be live on ESPN starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Time. It is 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Featherweight Championship of the World. Rafael El Divino Espinosa versus Edward Kid Vasquez. First up, ladies and gentlemen, we present the challenger. He'll be making his second attempt at a world title from Fort Worth, Texas. Please welcome the world-ranked, battle-ready contender, Edward Kid Vasquez. 125.6 pounds, 125.6 for Edward Kid Vasquez. And now we bring out the defending world champion. He'll be making the third defense of his title. 26-0 with 22 knockouts from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, the undefeated WBO featherweight champion of the world, Rafael El Divino Espinosa. 125.4, already 125.4 for Rafael El Divino Espinosa. We have a fight, 12 rounds for the WBO Featherweight Championship of the World.
Guadalajara is in the building. The loudest ovation we've heard so far for the champ, Rafael Espinosa, undefeated, 26-0, 22 KOs. Significant height and reach advantage, but Edward Vasquez says, I'm not worried about it. I'm going to chop down that tree.
Oh, 100%. I mean, he's one of those guys that makes every fighter have problems with him.
Yeah, fight his fight, right?
And then don't be fooled by his record. But the guy can fight, and the guy is here to fight.
As chance of Divino breakout here, and you can see the height difference right there, and that's pretty much the situation every time he fights, spitting 6'1" and 126-pound frame.
That is crazy. The tallest guy I fought when I was in the 122 division was a 5'11" fighter. So I was kind of right there, and I was like, I have to be like, punch out.
Right.
I got to jump.
Quite a stare down. The last time they'll see each other face to face until they meet tomorrow evening for the co-main event in the center of the ring for the first of our world title attractions.
All right, everybody, I'm here with Edward Edward Vasquez. Now, you've been here before, you've been in title fights before, but now a new weight class. What's different this time around?
Just, more seasoned, I'm smarter, I'm better, more hungry, and now I know what it takes to get that title. I know what it takes to come out as I know what not to do to come out as a loser, and now I know what to do to get on the other side of that.
That's great, that's great. Well, best of luck. Thanks for taking the time, champ. All right, how are you, brother? So, obviously, you got the strap on your shoulder there. Mexican champion fighting on Cinco de Mayo weekend. Huge opportunity for you. What does this mean for you in terms of your whole career?
Es un sueño, la verdad, es un sueño estar aquí, estar con mi gente en una fecha mexicana y este título nadie me lo quita.
It's a dream come true to be here with all the people on this Mexican date, and this title right here, no one's going to take it away from me.
Well, champ, take a moment and let these people know what to expect tomorrow night.
Estoy esperando al mejor Edward Vázquez para dar una gran pelea y van a ver que México va a estar ahí siempre.
I expect the best version of Edward Vasquez so that we can give a great fight, and you're going to see that Mexico will always be here forever.
All right. All right, put your hands together for the champion and the main event of the night. Congratulations.
I'm very much looking forward to our co-main event, the first of our 2 world title fights.
All right,
And now our
fans,
main
here
event.
we go. It's time to bring the fighters out for the main event of the evening, brought to you by Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated in association with Ohashi Promotion and Teiken Promotion, sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. It's 12 rounds of boxing for the undisputed junior featherweight championship of the world, featuring the champion Naoya the Monster Inoue versus Ramon Dinamita Cardenas. First, let's bring out the challenger. 26-1 with 14 knockouts to his credit. He's the world ranked contender and battle-ready fighter from the beautiful city of San Antonio, Texas. Please welcome Ramon Dinamita Cardenas. Cardenas weighs in at 121.8 pounds, 121.8 pounds for the challenger. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, making his very special debut here in this year, 2025, here in Las Vegas, Nevada. A boxing superstar, pound for pound great from Japan. The 4-division world champion, the undefeated, undisputed junior featherweight champion of the world, Naoya, the Monster Inoue. 121.9 pounds, 121.9 pounds. We have a fight for the undisputed junior featherweight championship of the world.
You know, what was interesting is Naoya Inoue said to me yesterday he felt like, the visitor fighting here. Not many cheers for Inoue up there on the scale, but you heard a little more for Cardenas when he weighed in.
Yeah, I mean, it's Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of Mexican fighters on the card. Ramon Cardenas is a Mexican-American. Japan's a long trip. That's a long way away.
It sure is. It's not oftentimes you hear the superstar not getting the same reception as you do the challenger. And, part of the reason is Ramon Cardenas earned this opportunity. He's built his chops up, if you will, on a platform like Pro Box where he's gained some fans. And now he's got the biggest opportunity of his life come tomorrow night.
I mean, he's coming on a 14 fight winning streak. He's beaten 2 undefeated guys. He's here to make a difference for his life and to be what every fighter dream about is becoming a world champion.
And becoming an undisputed world champion. I thought this is not just a title fight for him.
This is
it's
a
an
shortcut,
undisputed
man. Oh my
title.
God.
One fight for all the straps.
This is a shortcut.
Oh, he said over here, overnight, he can become a legend. He can go from obscurity to being a legend.
Look at that stare down.
Intense.
Stare down.
Intensity.
I love that, though. I love that. I'm getting excited right
There
now.
they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event of the evening. Undisputed junior featherweight championship of the world, wearing all of his belts. Naoya the Monster Inoue versus Ramon Dinamita Cardenas.
Yeah, and that's the last time the two principals in our main event will see each other face to face until they are face to face in the ring tomorrow night.